Well, if anybody jumps in, I am just driving. I'm literally just going to drive for like a couple of hours because I don't need to run hard with this load. So I'm just going to run a couple of hours, stop at the Flying J in Ohio, and then tomorrow run up to the customer in Wisconsin, Green Bay, Wisconsin. But it is hot, hot, hot today. My God. 90 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 30 degrees Celsius. So it's bloody hot. Hot and humid. And I just want to get through this construction first. That would help. And just get on to back onto I-80, across the turnpike. It's got a lot better roads than this. So but hello to anybody jumping in. Appreciate you coming in. It's fairly sunny, as you can see, but oh, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna be like when I go back down south. I got this one to Wisconsin. Oops, drop this one off in Cincinnati. Get reloaded. Then back out to, where am I going then? I'm going back out this way somewhere, I think. Yes. And then across to, back to Pennsylvania, and then down to near Atlanta, Georgia. Get that off by, when did I get there? This will be off by like Wednesday. No, hold on, Tuesday. What are we on now? Tuesday. Tuesday next week. I'll be back in Atlanta in a week's time. And the truck goes in for its few days of stuff to be done to it. And I'm going to get out of the truck for a few days. Get a break. Because I'm tired. And this heat doesn't make it any easier. I think I may have to start putting this camera the other way because it jumps around. When the phone's on its side, it just jumps around. But when it's the other way, it's a bit more stable. But I just need to really, like I say, just get a different camera because this is not the same. But it's going to be a hot, sticky night again, I think, because I don't see the temperature dropping too much. Going to get to the customer I get to tomorrow up in Wisconsin. This it actually isn't coming off until Thursday. But I'm going to contact the office to say, hey, can you ask if this customer would be interested in taking it tomorrow? Because I don't want to sit. I really don't. And it's only 500 miles away, so I'm obviously going to be there tomorrow. Because when I shut down tonight, I'll only have like 450 miles to go. So it'll be a straight run through crazy Chicago. But I'll go around the outskirts. I'm not going to go for the center of Chicago because that's insane. Ugh. I can't stop yawning. My God. I didn't go to sleep till about 12:30 last night. I was on a live on JJ's live. It's funny. We was having a good old giggle. There was me, JJ, JPM, Marie C, some other lady that I've never seen her before. Who else is on there? Oh, Ron was on there. Ron and Maria. Surf. Yeah, go back and listen to it. It was funny. I think JJ's on his own for about an hour and a half. I didn't even know he was live because I was just sat in the truck last night. I was cooking my tea and stuff like that, and he went live late. Crikey, yeah, he went bloody hell. That would have been about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning British time when he went live. Then, yeah, but it was just fun, just laugh and whatever. Nothing crazy. And it's surprised how many people jumped in in the chat. There was a lot of people seem to come into that. Oh, and Vincent Vega was in there. Oh, truck shoes left lane. Can I get over, please? Can I get over, please? Sign did say truck shoes left lane. This car is not going to let me across. Unbelievable. Okay, he did now. Just had to stick my hand out the window. Why do people do that? God. Nope, not letting you in. Okay, well, read the signs. Trucks left lane. My God. Everybody feel that one? That was a big old bang. No, I think I'll be glad to stop at the end of the month. It's been a long, God, 5 months. Yeah, 2 days off in 5 months. Who knew? So it'll be 5 days off by the time I get by the time I get back at the end of this month. but I'm tired. I'm very tired. Done quite a few thousand miles in 5 months. Probably done. God, I hate to think actually. Oh, I'd hate to think. 5 months. I probably do about 2,500 miles a week, 3,000 miles a week, average. So work it out. It's a lot of miles. So yes, I probably do need new. I'm putting brakes and tires on this. Brakes, tires. There's a little thing that's got to be added onto the front of my truck that went missing, which covers all the fuses. Always helps. And there was something else. What the bloody hell was it? Oh, kingpins. Getting the kingpins done on the front. I swear I had them done though. I don't know. I need to have a word with my mechanic on that one. And get the bloody turn and get off that. Mount construction is just ugh. That's why it's just easier to get on this turnpike. Then I can just go. I was listening to a couple of lives today. One was one was Tyrone. I don't know where that went. That went a little bit sideways. Who was on there? Tyrone, obviously. Belfast Boy, JPM, Vincent. What's the girl's name? A Quaver. And then this other guy got on there getting gobby as heck. I think that guy was delusional. He was about 10 points in. You can always tell because, like, Belfast boy is a bit. He always likes to just weird about it or anything, but this guy just took it so personal. It was ridiculous. He was just going for it, and he was just making himself look silly. You know, you just not Belfast boy, but this other guy, Garth. Garth, that was the one. Garth. He was just making himself look so silly. I want to be your friend. I want to shake your hand, and you're gonna take that. And it was just like, yeah, you're making a fool of yourself by talking on stuff that you don't want to be being stupid about. You know, it's just dumb. But I jumped out after a while. I don't know how long it went on for. And then I started listening to Torbs, and then I was just got out, changed my truck, get back in, it's gone. I don't know what happened there. That went down quick. Or whatever was going on there. So I was looking around to see if anybody else was live so I could just hear. But nope, nobody was live, so bugger it. Toledo. That's the one we want. Toledo. Now we can get on the proper motorway. Interstate, whoever's in here. I know what I mean. Come on. This is heavy. This is very heavy. I'm trying to go uphill and I'm trying to get pushed backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. This liquid must be really thin, like water, because you can just feel it moving all around. All right, Toledo. Tolls, tolls, tolls. It's all about tolls. Tolls and taxes. I can't believe the Americans fell out with us over taxes. Who knew? Right, we're going to Toledo. I want to get to Chicago tonight, but that's not going to happen. I could get about within 30 minutes of it. I ain't bothering. There's no rush. I'll stop there tomorrow. I've got my washing to do. So I'll just do it on the way through. Stay there for a couple of hours while I'm doing that. Plus, they got the old restaurant there if I can't be asked. I know I've got stuff for tomorrow anyway, so no, I don't need to. But anyway, I'm mumbling. So I'll be going there tomorrow on the way through. Grab any paperwork, any extra I need. And then head up to Wisconsin, Green Bay. Because it's weird, I didn't even realize until the other day, but Schneider has got their head office is directly behind the customer. so if the customer's not interested more, I could just pull around the corner and park in Schneider's main head office. But welcome to anybody that's in here. And please be nice to each other. No craziness, please. Ohio Turnpike. This can get expensive on toll charges at the end of the month because I do pay for toll charges here. But I can't be asked to go around trying to avoid the tolls. It ain't worth it. It just is not worth it. I'd rather just put my foot down and go. But I'm going to turn off in about 100 miles, so about an hour and a half. I'm stopping, I'm getting some fuel, I'm going in for a shower. Then I'm cooking my tea. I bought myself some ribeye steaks. Big up ribeye steaks, love it. And if the chef's in here, I don't know if Belfast Boy's in it. If the chef's in here, I bet, yeah, we do. We should do a cook-off. I don't know why everybody as well gets paranoid about they want to see. Everybody's out to look for Belfast Boy. I don't know why, but if I don't know why people can't remember when Belfast Boy met up with Binksy and Michelle C and Spunkfish. They were all on video, but it's like suddenly everybody wants. Oh, is that Belfast Boy? We want to see Belfast Boy, but well, I don't know. I'm not sure if you can hear me. Somebody just tried calling me. Can somebody just let me know if you can hear me? Would be greatly appreciated. Just give us a one, and if you can hear me. Okay, somebody was trying to ring me, but as long as you guys can hear me. Let me get over. Every time I go into certain areas, my phone will just suddenly go off. It's just spam calls. Want to show you this? Want to show you that? Well, I don't answer any phone that's not in my phone because I don't like it. If I want something, I'll ring up about it. So, off. And if there's anybody in here with channels and stuff, just put your link out there just so people can find your link if you're interested in doing that, just to promote your channel. Like I said, it doesn't matter to me because it's just a hobby to me. But this is the turnpike. This is the main. This actually goes all the way. Bloody hell. Deep into Pennsylvania. I think, is it Pennsylvania into New York? Probably actually goes into New York one way. And this way takes you all the way to Chicago. Nope. What am I talking about? No, Iowa. Nope, that's a lie as well. It's past Iowa. It takes you a bloody long way. Trust me. There's some main motorways here, or interstates, whichever way you want to slice it, that just go from one end to the other. I mean, this is 80. Take a notice if you can hear my GPS, because I'm running my GPS, not their company GPS. GPS tells fibs to get. The worst thing it's done to me running this new one, and I went 20 miles down this bloody road to come up on a 10 ton restriction 3 ways. So I had to turn around and go all the way back. Golly, did I? Oh, I could have bit a biscuit in half when I had some few choice words to myself. Turning around and going all the way back. 20 flipping miles one way, 20 miles back the other. So I'm always apprehensive about that. Bloody technology, I suppose. Who likes it? I don't. Yeah, I don't know if JJ's about at the moment. He might do another live tonight because he was saying he preferred doing those sort of things because there was no aggro, there was nothing, it was just a giggle. Marie C was on there for a while. She doesn't normally come up on, but even she jumped up on it and was having a laugh. But I don't know who the other woman was. You'd have to go on JJ's thing. He still got it up the live. I don't think he takes the lives down. I mean, he may do. I don't know, but I don't think so. But it was just funny. I think we all start jumping in at about an hour and a half into it. He had surf on there, and they were talking about. What are they bloody talking about? I think they were talking about food or something. And then we jumped in. Me, then JPM, then that lady, then Marie. No, Marie jumped in first actually before that other lady. It's just funny because JPM could be quite hilarious as well. He's got a subtle way of winding people up. But poor old Marie C was having like a safety thing, like a secondary door, I suppose, because violence is getting pretty bad wherever she is. Doesn't Well, she's in London, but I'm not sure what part of London. But she said about somebody breaking in or somebody next door. They had the police there and things like that. I don't know. I don't know what the world's coming to. It's getting a little bit crazy. But I hope everybody's had a good day today. Oh, bloody hell, 3:30. Oh, Christ, it's 8:30 over there. 8:30 England and 3:30 here in the US. So hopefully everybody's had a good day. I know I've had an easy day. I was parked where I'm going to stop in the next hour and a bit. That's where I stopped last night, and it was only about an hour away from Detroit because I couldn't be asked to go and park. I couldn't be asked to go to Detroit. The appointment wasn't until 10 o'clock this morning. I thought, sod it. I'm just going to stop there last night, done my tea and everything else like that, and then just set my alarm for 6 this morning, change my mind, set it for 7, hit the snooze till 7:30. Because the appointment was only one till like 10 o'clock. And I know if I'd got there, they allow me to offload early because they've been knocking on my door at 4 o'clock in the morning. And when somebody's knocking on your door at 4 o'clock in the morning in Detroit, it's like, what the hell is that? Is it going to be somebody trying to sell me something that I don't need, or in many ways, or what? But I couldn't be bothered. I was just knackered yesterday. I thought, sod it, I'm just stopping. And I just left there this morning, got that customer, got this stuff off quick. That's when Tyrone had it on because I was sat there listening. Because once I'd connect the truck and everything else like that, obviously I jump out every 10 minutes just to check on stuff, make sure we've got no issues and things like that. But then when I'm jumping back in, then I'm listening to Tyrone's live. And yeah, I think, like I said, I think that Garth kid, he had way too many sherbets or was definitely on the wrong directory of what he was trying to do. Just, I don't know, this isn't a place for something like that. He was getting a bit silly and talking on, like I say, talk stuff and yeah, getting a bit stupid. My mates, they did this. Really? You're going to say crap like that? And then you want to shake Belfast's hand? He got so obsessed about wanting to. I want to take his hand. Take him out for a walk? What? Walk hand in hand down somewhere? Kind of doesn't look right. What's the world coming to? It's getting hotter outside. Dig up air conditioning. I don't know if there's anybody in here from the community that I'm always in, but JPM's obviously got a soundboard, and he keeps putting different things on there, and one of them is. Oh, I can't say it. You need to listen to JJ's live, because it would appear Marie C's obsessed with it as well. Oh yeah. And he's got one for Mr. Vega. What's he calling with you? 24-carat plonker. Oh, good times. Sod, what's going on around the world? Let's have a laugh at a soundboard. Checked on my passport yesterday, still nothing. It says it's still bloody being done. Like, hurry up, for Pete's sake. They've had that now since, what are we on now? 20. I don't know if I'm chasing it too early. It's been 3 weeks now. Seems bloody ages to me. I was looking at bloody drones last night. I was thinking of getting a drone, and one of the ones that were like track yourself as well and whatever. Bloody hell, they're a bit expensive. The one that I'm interested in is like a couple of grand, and I'm thinking, no, I don't want to spend that much on a drone that's not when you're just starting out, you know. That was the mini DJI Mini 3 Pro. That's the one. It's about $2,000, which is in British money. If you divide that by 1.24, 1.25, what's that about? 1750, 1,750 quid. Yeah, I don't think I need to do that. I'll just get one of the smaller ones and just, which are less than half the price, and just work out how you use it, you know. I would just like it, like I said the other day, I would just like it because some of the scenery here is great, but you can't see it, you know, because you're seeing it from the road's point, you know, when I'm driving along on the road. That's why I put the camera sideways, because that way you can see more. But to me, it jumps around too much. I need to get a different camera, which I think I'll just get the GoPro and work out. I'll rig that up to YouTube. Because the GoPro I've got in the cupboard there, when that films, I could be going down the flipping. I could be driving in Michigan and it'll make the roads look like really fantastic, which we all know is a fib. There's like no movement. So, but that would just be something different, because I like when I go through Virginia. Virginia would be a good one, because some of those bridges, I mean, it's like I say, those bridges, and there was an area. Oh, would it be 79? There's an area once you come out of oh, bugger me, what's it bloody called? There's like this great place. Let's just call it that. I can't remember it, but it's a scenic spot. You can stop there, trucks and cars, and it's just a huge scenic area, and it's got a massive drop off. That would be great. Having something like that where you could suddenly see it on screen, you know, or the coastline, things like that. I think that'd be good. But I wanted one as well, because some of the ones, Some drivers I know over here, they've got ones that will track you. So you can have it outside while you're driving and it's following you, which is good. And I know one person that's used it to back up. And they can back up the bloody thing. Because you can get it where it's like connected to your phone through Bluetooth or something. Gonna go. Ugh, tired. I'm gonna go to Best Buy, which is not too far from where I'll be, near the Mall of Georgia, and I'll go and look at them because I think they've actually got them in-house rather than you have to. They bloody must have. Why on earth would they not have? Yeah, so I'm going to go and actually see it and see what they got to offer. Oh, I've got to see the account. Oh, I need to ring my accountant. Say, oi, can I see you on the 29th? I better make that one because I'll be in Atlanta on about the 28th. But I'm not quite sure what time. I'm not racing around like a blue ass fly. So I need to go and see him on the 29th. Work out game plan, what we're going to do with what I'm doing and where I'm going. What else do I got to do? I keep thinking to myself, I just need to write a list down. I've got stuff to do. I forget. I suppose it's called age, getting older. Who knew? 56. Going to be the big 5'7" this year. Holy heck. October. Big up Libras. Uh-oh, somebody's tyre blew. You definitely see a lot more blown tyres today because that heat is... That road surface must be hot as heck. Because it's 92 in the air at the moment, so I'd imagine that road's got to be well over 100. So it's probably about 40 degrees, and it just heats your tires up. So if you've got retreads, remolds, whatever you want to call them, they don't like it because they heat up, the glue lets go, and then boom. You know it. Right, about an hour and 10 minutes. I think what I do is once I get there and get my fuel and stuff and then park up, I'll shut the light down because I need to have tea and stuff like that. I need to have a shower. Let's see if anybody else is live. If not, I might go live again later, just if nobody is live. But then there's obviously a difference in time zone, so because when I get there, it's gonna be According to my GPS, it's going to be 5 o'clock when I get there, which is 10 o'clock for any of the British people around. And I'm sure they'll want to go to bed, so sometimes I just put it on just because you get people that can't sleep and whatever. So I just do that so if people want to talk while I'm sorting out my stuff, that's fine. I'll just be glad to have a bloody wash and stuff. I feel horrible and sticky today. Panera Bread. Fun facts, that is a good place. If you're coming to America, you must go to Panera Bread. Soup and bread. Who knew? I love it. They're funny, those little homes on the right. They're like, I think that's those homes. It's like prefabbed houses, and they bring them. They're ready made, and then just bring them out and drop them off there. Almost like a caravan. There's a big old shiny truck coming up here on my left side. Oh, Peterbilt. Fancy paintwork. I couldn't do that though. That's a reefer trailer. It's the old fridge. I couldn't handle that motor going off all through the flipping night. That would drive me doolally. Especially in this heat. My God, that thing must be running all the bloody time. The truck in front of him ain't going to get out of the way. Yep, that bloke spent quite a few pennies on his truck. Operated by Cargill. I thought Cargill was a bloody great big company. Oh, he's getting annoyed. That UPS truck won't get out of the bloody way. Problem is, you risk it by getting in that lane down there because you get a lot of state troopers sat in the middle, and they will nick you. Because that's a big no-no, that lane. Unless you've got to go in there because of an emergency, like if we're forced over. But anyway, him doing that is a little bit silly. Popeyes. Is there a? I don't know if there's a Popeyes in England. I know Popeyes obviously is here because it's Louisiana. Louisiana, like chicken stuff, like KFC. What's the other bloody? Well, they got loads of. But what's the other one? It's not Popeyes. Oh, there's another one they do. I like the other one. I'm trying to think of its bloody name now. Not Popeyes. I very rarely eat stuff like that, but if you do, I can't remember the last time I ever had Popeyes because that stuff's spicy. I don't mind spicy stuff, but you know, Bojangles. That's the one I'm thinking of. Bojangles. Another brainstormer. If you come in America, you got to try Bojangles. It's bliss in small doses. Same as like they do lots of chicken places, lots of burger places, lots of like Mexican type things like God, I'm trying to think of the two big ones. Chipotle, and there's another one. Chipotle is a better one. But burgers, there's McDonald's, there's Burger King, there's Whataburger, there's got burgers here. There's like tons of them. But I don't know, not really big into burgers. I did try one of those. Oh, what's those ones that bloody Burger King did? It wasn't meat. It was like plant stuff, but meant to look like meat and taste like meat. To be fair, it tasted okay. I mean, I don't know what on earth I was eating. I could have been eating. I don't know. Hate to think. Tried it once. It was okay, but I didn't know what I was eating. Plant-based food. I don't know. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought we were slowing down. I thought somebody had a big off or something. Rail, that's who I was going to work for. This company on the right with that red truck. I was going to work for them when I was first going for my driving test to get the license to drive a truck. But then Schneider came in one lunchtime when we were on break. I went through like a private course. I paid for everything privately. I didn't want to be held to by somebody. So I went to driving school. It was like 2 weeks. It was about like $1,800, but that was going back like 9 years ago. I'd hate to think what it is now. But yeah, lunchtimes you had different companies keep coming in. Oh, this is why you need to come and work for us, and blah blah blah. It's like no. And I'd already spoken to Rail, and I'd already worked out I was going there. And I'm not going to just go back on something. Your word should be your word, you know. But when Schneider was there, they offered me like this. Why don't you think about tanker division and stuff like that? I'm thinking, well, that's way specialised. How on earth am I going to get a chance at that when I'm only just going to be passing my test for trucks? Even though I was always used to, since I was on the farm, of like driving big vehicles. It wasn't a problem to me doing the driving lessons and stuff like that, driving one of these things. But yeah, they gave out the pizza, and that just swung it for me. That's why I'm still working at Schneider, because they bought me in a piece of pizza. And so that's history. The pizza got the deal, and I've been with them ever since. Because I ain't one for jumping around. Never have been. So 2014, yeah. Oh, 9 years now. I've been with Schneider altogether 9 years. Crikey. 9 flipping years. Good grief. It's frightening because you can remember things. I remember it like it was yesterday. I started with these guys doing the training in Coriopolis and stuff like that. 9 years. I think that's why I sort of get so much different outlook on life. You got to just make everything count, because you don't know when the end of days is here, you know. That's something we got no control over. There could be something that you could be gone today, tomorrow, and next month, next year, whatever. But I think that's why I've got that my main drive. That's why I don't get pissed off with stuff, because it ain't worth it. It just ain't worth it. I'd rather just be happy, positive, doing my best I can. Job's a good one, you know. But 9 flipping years. Oof, hit the bump. But I think I got about another 5 years left of driving. Then I am definitely slowing the heck down. I mean, this is good. It's like on a day like this where it's just sunny, and I've got so much stuff pre-planned, so it's just very easy to do what I do and controlling my clock and stuff like that. But I don't know, we all have bad days. One way or other, we have a bad day and it just gets you down, you know. But I think I do have a lot more good days, even with just things that's happened, you know. What do? You can't change nothing. I'm going on that middle one. I see why that truck's doing it, because this one is flat. That right lane is all buggered up, you know. I'm just waiting for one of these trailer tires to go bang or something, because I'm at a blowout on a trailer for ages. But I'm sure I'm about due another one, and it is hot. It's really hot out here. I think I got another bloody. I need to check as well. I got another bank holiday here, I think. I lose track of holidays because obviously they've got so many different holidays than we had in England. So I tend to get forgetful. That's never good. I always hate that when I start seeing so many more broken down trucks because of predominantly a lot of it is heat and stuff like that. It just like even when it gets really cold here, it just works both ways. It just plays havoc on some of these trucks. Problem is as well, like if you break down in this sort of weather, if you ain't got an APU, like I have an electric APU, but if you ain't got an APU and you got nowhere running your truck, God, sat in these temperatures, getting hotter and hotter and hotter. Heck no. Oh, I'm about to stop quickly. Is that an emergency stop point? Yeah, it is. Let me just quickly grab something. Let me just grab a cold drink. Hold up 2 seconds. Right, grab my drink. Right. Oh, hold on. I'm back. I'm back. Uh, Right, let's go. Right, go, go, go. We're going uphill, so it's a little bit awkward. That's why everybody's flying past. But I have to grab a drink because my throat is as dry as I don't know what. Dry as a dry thing. Now let's not have a blow up. Let's drink. Had this the other day. It fizzed up. Went flipping everywhere. Not impressed. I said fudge about 10 times. I swear to God I did. Fudge and fiddlesticks. That's better. Diet Coke. Puts hairs on your chest. No sugar, no calories. Used to taste like pants, but I got used to it now over the years. Diet Pepsi is, I don't know, I suppose I prefer Diet Coke to Diet Pepsi. Because Diet Pepsi, even though it's got no stuff in it, still tastes bloody sweet as heck, you know? Ridiculously sweet. Oof. Right, 52 miles. So about 45 minutes it'll take. Then I'm turning off. Then I'm going to do my tea. No, going to fuel up first of all because we get like a different price structure and it changes tomorrow and it's going down. So I'm going to fill up with the fuel where it's cheaper today. Then it's going to be a bit more expensive tomorrow. Not saying I'm a tight ass, but I look after your pennies. Because if you look after your pennies look after you. Or so they say. It's worked out for me, so. So, if I can save myself some pennies tonight, rock on. I need to put some more of these Cokes in that fridge. This is one. This wasn't out in the fridge. This was out from underneath the compartment I've got in this truck, and it's not overly cold, but it's a tad warm. The drink. So, see how that goes. But welcome anybody that's in here. I will say that. Ladies, gents, and be polite, please. God, did anybody see that bloody air turbulence? I don't think, Christ, I've got to go on a plane again yet. Right, we back. Phone started overheating because it is so hot. So let's try and put some cold air on the front screen. That's crazy. It's like I said, it's just hot here today. It's so hot. And it's getting hotter. So hopefully everybody can still hear me. Don't know if I lost sound or whatever while it decided to have a funny 5 minutes. Well, if the sun would start away, that would be so much better. But now it's 94 degrees outside, so it's hot. Hot and sticky on the Ohio Turnpike, westbound. There's another poor bugger broken down. Seen a lot of those today. A lot of trucks broken down. Wonder what I can put on this bloody. No, am I just working? I've got it near the vents. I don't know if you can hear the vents and whatever, but I've got the air conditioning running off full pelt on the windscreen. Because the phone was getting absolutely red hot. It just come up with a temperature thing. It needed a shutdown. So I quickly grabbed it and stuck it in front of the air vents. Oh, I don't know if you can see them. These little birds on the right. You see them on the right hand side. I think that's America's version of a blackbird. But if you look at their blackbirds, they got these like red stripes. It looks like they've got a waistcoat on. And I always think of that flipping, when I see an elephant fly. It's just funny when I see them. They're smart looking things. You have to look at American blackbird and you'll see it, what I'm looking at. And I always think that because that that Dumbo cartoon where the guys are sat down, they got these great big cigars. Stuff. It's childish, I know. I don't care. This is big time farmland though, Ohio. Ohio, Iowa, they're the biggest of the places, I think, for um, agriculture. Oh, mind you, Texas actually. Texas is pretty huge. It's got a lot of cows there. I think there's an average of something. It's something stupid like 5 million cows in Texas average. It's a lot of flipping cows. I think it was last. Was it last year? No, that's a lie. I think it was 2 years ago. I think 2 years ago there used to be. We had a big heat wave then, and there was a lot of animals died in Texas. Just water shortage, heat. Then there was fires starting to erupt in different plants, animal plants, abattoirs, whatever you want to call it. Ugh. It makes you feel guilty actually because I've I went to an abattoir. I didn't know it was that. It was called something completely different. And I remember going to this place, God, many moons ago. It's quite a few years back. And yeah, I got there and I thought, what is that god awful smell? And I don't. It's not so much a smell of death. It's just. And then you all these poor animals are being brought up there, and they're all being killed for us, stuff like that. But it makes you feel guilty because then suddenly you want to be a vegetarian because you think you're causing all this stuff. But I don't know. I suppose that's why we were born with canines, because we're legitimately meat eating. But it was just being there, just the stench, the seeing these poor animals turning up in these trucks, and then hearing all these noises where they're near in the building. I couldn't see nothing, but because I'm dealing with the tanks and stuff, and you just hear animals, pigs or something coming through, making all the noises, and suddenly it all starts to go all quiet. So you can imagine what's just happened. You're thinking, "Get me out of here," because I don't like this. I really don't like this. So, mental note to self: never go back to a place like that because it's horrible. And then I went to another place in bloody Georgia, not too far from where I was in what oh, what's the place called? White something. And again, I mean, they don't even give you any inclination of the name that it even represents anything like what it is. But when you get there, oh, that was a chicken place. Ugh. I tell you what, if you went to some of these places, you'd never touch meat again. I swear to God. It's just, it was a summertime like this. I remember it being sunny, and you had like these huge fans blowing the smell around this whole area. And there was two tanks like what I haul. There's two tanks next to me, and it was blood. I thought, good God, 5,000 gallons of blood from. I don't know how people work. I know people got to get a job, but bloody hell, I can do it. Can do it. And I just after that, because you're hot and sweating and whatever, because you're working with all the bloody regalia on and throwing hoses and shit like that. It's like You can smell it on you, you know. So again, whenever I see a load going out to White in Georgia, I don't care what it's paying. I ain't going because I've got a pretty good idea of what you're going to be doing, and I ain't doing it. I wish I could be actually vegetarian, not vegan, but vegetarian. I could handle that better. I mean, yes, I love salads and stuff like that. Great. But my take, I think, is obviously you have like fish and stuff like that. I I love fish or certain fish like cod and things like that. Um, I like lobster, calamari, sushi. I do like sushi actually. I was quite taken aback when I tried. I always used to think of that. Oh Christ, no, raw fish and stuff like that. It's not all raw fish, but I buy that every now and then. Just get some sushi. It just tastes great, you know. I love it. And I went out to where did I go? A Malaysian or something like that a while back restaurant, and I tried all that. Oh, what the hell was it? Mussels and all that lot. I had a go on that. I don't know which. When I ate it, it's like, hmm, not sure whether I like this. But I'm game for trying most stuff like that. But I just don't know. I couldn't do like um, Niggy did the other day when he went to Morocco. Was it Morocco or Morocco or Turkey? Eating a flipping sheep's head. Oh my god, no. Oh, I don't. Oh. I just got limits. I can't eat stuff like and no, nope, nope, nope. I likes uh, I likes normal stuff. Not eating a flipping sheep's head or whatever it was, a goat's head. Oh, I'd be. Can you imagine your eyes following you around? You'd be, oh no, stop looking at me while I'm eating you. Ugh. No, I'll just stick to my normal stuff. I tried crab a little while back, crab's legs, because I'd never tried that before. I just thought, what's the big thing about it that everybody's, oh god, you got to have crab's legs. Like you get those snow crabs or king crab rather, and by the time you had a fist fight with the bloody parts and stuff, I had to get it out. There's like hardly anything left. It's like, oh, so I've just had all this fight and cracking things, breaking this to get that, and it's like, I think I prefer like lobster because lobster it just comes out and it's done. I just can't go to one of like there's a place here called Red Lobster. I definitely couldn't be one of those ones. Then if like somebody says like, would you like to pick one? Like no, I don't want to pick something and then suddenly I'm looking at it and then I'm going to eat it. No, just to do that. I just think that's like bloody awful. I just do. I don't know. I suppose I just stick to more steaks. I know I'll go out for a cutlet when I'm down for a few days. I'll go out to a steakhouse or something. It's always weird because I always used to think, God, you go out like take yourself out for like going out for eat and whatever. I think I've got used to it. It's like it's no big deal now. Just go out, have a decent meal and stuff like that. Leave it to somebody else to hassle you with that stuff. I know it gets more expensive, but sometimes I just can't be. I just can't be bothered. Just want to get out. But I do like Outbacks, and I don't think I've tried Texas. There's a Texas Roadhouse, which I'm assuming is like steak stuff. But I always go like say Outbacks or something. And it's funny when you go in there, it's like they got like a twist on about being because Outback Australian. I don't know why Australia is associated with steaks, unless they're kangaroo steaks. I don't know. Be a bloody very big leg. Can I have a leg? Really? You can have a whole leg to yourself? You gutty sod. No, I think I'll go to. Where am I going to go? There is a place that I need to. There's like a sushi place in uh, Nomadic, Georgia, which isn't too far from where I am. I think I might try that. It's one of those ones that, like the tray, like the plates go round or something, you know, like musical chairs, and you just grab one. I think it's like that. And there's a noodle place there. I think I might pop in a Costco. I like Costco. They got some pretty good prices on stuff. I want to get some more t-shirts. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need to go to Costco actually. I want to get some more t-shirts. I want some more tracksuit bottoms or that sort of thing. They're just casual. I got jeans. I got about 4 or 5 flipping pairs of jeans. I just don't wear them enough because where I work a lot, I just have work stuff on. So, but I likes me jeans. All right, 26 miles, about 20 minutes, and I'm stopping. What are they? Oh, Beamers. That's some weird Beamers. Gordon. Okay. Well, Gordon is a moron because he shouldn't be in that lane. So you better watch that PC plot ain't up here because he'll get nicked. Yeah, I think I'm going to get up there early tomorrow because if I shut down at 5, I can kick off at 3 if I really want to go for it. Which it's about 4 hours to Chicago. So if I left at no, I don't want to leave in rush hour. So if I got there by 10, got out there by 12, I'd be in Wisconsin by 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Yeah, so I'm going to do. I'm going to leave here tomorrow about 9, because so by the time no, I'm going to leave here about 6. So by the time I hit Chicago, the rush hour craziness is gone. Plus, I'm going to be, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. I've got it worked out. Then if I get up there early enough and they say, nope, we can't take it, I don't care, because that will be deck chair time. I'm going to get outside and sit in the sun, because if it's like this, yes, I'll get out there and catch the rays. And then wait until the next, because it doesn't come, it's not supposed to come off till 5:30 the next morning. I don't really care either way. I'd rather they took it off tomorrow, because then it ain't going to be like silly o'clock getting up and getting around there. But then I'm only going to be parked around the bloody corner anyway, because I'll be parked at Schneider's head office. I don't know. I think that's what I do. I'm going to go there. Do you want to offload me early? If it works for you or not, I ain't fussed. Or I'll ring the office when I can work out exactly what time I'm going to be there. Right, about 15 minutes away. So here's the game plan, everybody, whoever's in here. Is I'm stopping, I'm getting some fuel. I'm going to just top up these tanks with diesel. Then I'm going around and I'm parking up. Then I'm going to have to bugger off because I need to go and grab a shower. Then I need to come back. I need to stick my tea on. And I'll be looking around. If there's no lives on, then I'll probably, when I shut down at like 5, I'll probably go live again at 6. Just if there's nothing going on and anybody wants to just talk to each other, then I'll, yeah, depend on what part of the world you're in. So that would be like, if you're in England, it'll be about 11 o'clock. If you're here, it'll be the same time as me. Funny that, 6 o'clock. At Challenger. I do like those challenges. It's just that there's an awful lot of them. But I do like the idea of one of those 5.7 Hemis in one of those things. I just want to eventually get another run around and just retire the other car off. Or keep the other car so I don't do a lot of miles on that thing. Because I don't do a lot of miles on anyway, but I really want to just, I want to keep it like really, really low. Which is difficult because once I get in that car, I love driving that car. It's like the best car to drive. I love it. Right, we're going to take that turn off for 280. Because 280 is exactly where I went down this morning, getting down to Detroit. And where I parked up last night was the one that was on JJ's live. God, this Coke is getting warmer. Ugh. Warm, fizzy Coke. I don't recommend it. Ugh. That turns my stomach. Yuck. It's crazy because these pilot flying J group, if you put in like 50 gallons of fuel, you get a free shower. Now, 50 gallons of fuel is probably worth, let's say, an average of 100 and 350, 15, about $175 it'll cost you to put in 50 gallons of fuel. But you get a free shower. But if not, if you got to pay for those showers now, somebody was telling me the other day, they're like $18 fripping dollars. Because I've got like a loyalty card, and I've given that out to about 5 different people, just to save them money. Because I get like unlimited shower things on these things, so I just give it out to help anybody else out. If you can save somebody $18 bloody dollars, then so be it. But that's crazy. I mean, these are like, I mean, I know they've spent a fortune on these shower things they got, but bloody hell, 18 flipping dollars. So if there's anybody on here that's American and sees me down the road, say, hey, could you give me one of those free showers? And I'll say, yep, not a problem. Because I think at the moment I have something stupid like unlimited showers plus 44 showers. Now, how did you work that out? Unlimited, and I still got a 44 on top of that. What's that on? I don't know why they give me that on top. So, yeah, anybody I see, I'll give them a copy of my loyalty card just to save them some pennies. Because these corporate flipping truck stops, they're making enough money anyway, easily. I think it's a stitch up, to be fair. Oh my God, I said that. I need to stop that. I need to stop saying to be fair. I don't like that. All right, 10 minutes. Yeah, because when I get to this flying J, I can do all that stuff manually getting fuel, but it's easier to use the phone, which means I have to knock you lot out. So, not literally, but knock you out of my screen, you know? Because everything's on flipping apps nowadays, isn't it? There's an app for everything, so I'm led to believe. Great. I don't like it. I like being sociable. Believe it or not, I like being sociable. I like talking to people. I know, to be fair, that this technology does give me the ability to talk to people like I'm talking now, or if I get on a live panel and you can verbally talk, that's great. But when it comes to all the rest of it, I don't like technology, you know. I'm a simple bloke that likes music, likes to watch the world go round. wants to be happy, always tries to be happy, absolutely try to be positive about everything. Because I always know that there's somebody way worse off than me. And there's also another drive, but I ain't going to get into that one. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. But I'm certainly good with the person I am. And if you don't, well, you're going to lump it. That's weird. He got a little house there. Little house built around a pond. Middle of nowhere. Uh-oh, another truck broke down. I did. Did anyone see that? Oh, Sean Wayne done a Mickey Take video. You need to watch that one. Big up Michelle C. Because he's told me in a chat, so I linked me into or something, and I was watching it. It's funny because you got like different characters when it comes to like even the Irish side. Like you've got Belfast boy, you've got Mr. D who holds no punches. You know, he just goes for it, doesn't care. Um, Paul Dunn, Brutal Betty, she's famous. So, if ever you see Brutal Betty, you just need to remind her she's famous. Oh, she was on live one night. Was there one night or one day? And she was like, "Oh, it's just something she said." She just because there was Michelle C. There was a few people on there, and she said, "Oh, was that so?" Yeah, it was Michelle C. God, I'm famous. I'm talking to these people. Oh, it's funny. You had to be there. Maybe it's just me, but I found it funny. Yep. So if you see young Betty, just say, "Hey, are you famous?" She'll know. Okay, 5 minutes away. Then I gotta stop. Nope, ain't going to that plaza. They're not bad, these plazas, but I mean, they're bloody expensive if you buy anything. They're like, what's those bloody ones we had in England? Like those big roadside ones. Like if you're going down the M1 or the M3, you'd have those service areas, and it's just like stitch up money. for what you get, you know. Starbucks. I like Starbucks. I don't like the hot coffee. I just buy those bottles of like cold coffee, vanilla, 1 billion calorie ones. I know I shouldn't, but can't help it. I like them. I don't buy lots of them, but I do like them. That is a Conestoga trailer, which really is a flatbed, but that big blue thing just pulls back. So, and then you'll see it's a flatbed. Bit of useless information, but if you are asked that question, you can say, hey, that's a Conestoga. It might come up in some question in your life, but I can absolutely confirm that's a Conestoga trailer. See, Border Patrol, that's weird. I'm seeing more and more Border Patrol up here in Ohio. They're green and white security vehicles, and it clearly states on the side Border Patrol. I get it down, you know, I get it no problem seeing them down on like the entrances like Mexico and stuff like that, but this far back up into the country, they're looking for something. They know something that I don't. So, uh-oh, state trooper on the left making somebody's day. This is a busy old road for state troopers. It's very popular. So watch your speed and coming through here. Make sure you're not being a silly Billy, because you're going to pay for it. Okay, we're turning off straight. 2 miles, I need to turn off. Right, we're taking this turning. Toledo and Detroit, but we ain't going to Detroit. We're just going to turn off up here, and there's like a load of truck stops here. You got Pilot, Flying J, Petro, TA, Loves. You name it, it's here. But we're going to the Flying J. Right, let's turn off. All right, we got to go through these flipping tolls again. All right, we're going to take a right-hander, Toledo in Detroit. But the Flying J's only literally half a mile down here on the right. You can see it here on the right. That's where we're going. I want to go and get some fuel, just top up the tanks for the price increase tomorrow. Then I'm parking out. Then I'm going for a shower, do my tea. So like I say, I'll be gone. And if Mr. Torbs isn't on later on, or Society X, or JJ, then I'll just do a bit of a live if anybody wants to talk to each other or whatever. And like I said, I can have somebody on here, but I have to have an email. I can send out a YouTube link, and you can have somebody on through their system of go live together or something. It's called, which is what I do sometimes with Robert. Robert, I don't know. Robert gets crazy. That's why I've got a, and he does get crazy. But heck, you know, don't we all? Okay, nearly lost everybody. Sorry about that. If I made everybody bump their heads. The state of this place out here. My God. Oh, it's Hummers on that flatbed, just going past that tanker. I would like a Hummer. They look fun. Okay, let me let you lot sit there a minute while I'm gonna get some fuel. So I will be back in a mo. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, I'm back for a minute. Hold on. Uh, mm, 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 mm. I'm going to go and park back outside there because this is going to get full up, I think. So let's go out here a minute. Hold on. That's what I drive. But that's a fuel tanker, but it's as big as that thing. Oh, that's got like 2 drivers. I couldn't. What is it with this? It's like a racetrack. Where are you going, mate? I'm going to park out here again. This is where I parked last night because I just can't be bothered getting. If I'm cooking and stuff like that, I don't want other trucks. All I know it sounds snobby. I don't want all these other trucks next to me with their noisy flipping reefers and stuff like this. So you park in this area and you don't get any hassle. Let's pull up a bit, I suppose, just make sure there's room behind me. That'll work. Right, let me see who's in here. Uh-oh. Belfast boy. Big up Belfast boy. Oh, and Brutal Betty. She's famous. If anybody doesn't know, Brutal Betty is famous. um, can you go live? Yes, there is a thing on there where you can. If you've got an email, I can send out like a link from this thing, and it will allow you to come onto my live. So there's like two. So there's just 2 of you, and you don't have to worry about these stupid weirdos that get on these porn bombers and junk like that. You know. Big up, Vanda. Good to see you, young lady. Bog-eyed. Okay, Robert's on the wheel burners. Oh, oh, bloody hell. Yeah, they're pretty big lorries. Yeah, even anyway, bog-eyed crag rat. Unusual name. I didn't realize you're here, actually. Now I do. Okay, I've got unlimited data, yeah, but they want to treat me to. Okay, hold on. Let me change my bloody clock. No, not that one, you Wally. Um. Uh-oh, she's gonna be asleep. Yeah, yeah. The Hellcat. No, you don't want the Hellcat. You want the Demon, though, Edwin. That Demon thing is like over 1,000 horsepower, but I think from what I understand, it's stupid money, but it can do silly stuff. Oh, good night, Sean. Sorry, Sean. Sorry, she's gone. Hope she's all right. I think she said on a live yesterday she was in hospital. So big up. Moo, evening. Cut out the gluten and your appetite drops dramatically. Oh wow. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, going through that. Cracky, you lot have been talking. Good lord. I can't go back up through this lot. Oh, a bit of battered cod, yeah, that's what I want. I've had like fish and chips here, but it ain't the same. It's not the same. They got a very different take on it. I've heard that about that gluten stuff though. Yes, I don't know if you had that, Sean. So clone. UK lady, evening. If you're still there, chicken for dinner. Yeah, I don't mind. I mean, chicken's a pretty safe bet, but when I do it in like the crock pot and stuff, I start to get fed up with it. God, you lot been talking and talking and talking. My God. Paul Wilson, evening. Okay, I can't go any. There's you, bloody hell. All right, but you lot, as long as everybody's been civil to each other, that's all that matters to me. Don't want any silliness, you know. We don't need to do that. I'm not going to go back all through it. But anyway, what I've got to do is no, you can. How can you bloody oh, the old Rover P6. That's the thing. Like, I mean, those P6s. That's like the ones like in what the bloody hell would he say? That's like old time Sweeney. Sweeney, Sweeney. Dun, 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 dun. That doesn't sound anything like it. But anyway, you know what I'm talking about. Um, yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop off, mate, because I need to have a shower. I need to knock out some tea and stuff like that. So no, not the professionals. They didn't have the P6 in the profession. No, 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 no. Because that was professionals had like I had an RS 2000, and the RS 2000s come out between the Mark twos was like 76 to 79. And I know the P6s went out there, and the P6s were more like, nah, P6s as old stuff, you know. Um, I will. I've got myself some T-bone steaks. Boom. Um, yeah, I don't think it's going to be rain here today, and the temperature is now 95 degrees outside. So we are talking 65, 32, 33 degrees at the moment. Yeah, 73. So yeah, the professionals. Professionals. You're talking like Bodie and Doyle. They didn't have those in there. That was more. I mean, the P6s. That's a solid looking car. That's like the old Rover. Was it a P4s as well, something like that? I'm showing my age now. Big up 56-year-old people. um, you talk a lot too. What do you mean? I normally only say hello to. So have I? What you thrown me here? What else are we supposed to do but talk? You know what I mean. No, I'm just saying, but on like this, because I don't use StreamYard, it's down to you lot just to talk in the chats and whatever, because I can't, while I'm driving, obviously, I can't look at anything, I can't see anything, and I can't involve myself on it. Oh, Talina's big on the polls. And when I say that, I'm talking about polls as in like, oh, God, I just screwed myself up there. But she does polls. You've come in late today because I need to bugger off for about an hour. But like I said, if there's nobody live, if JJ's not live later or Society or Torbs or something like that, then I'll just go live just if anybody wants to chat to each other or whatever. Or if somebody's got an email and wants to jump on, just email me. I think you can get. I suppose you just email through YouTube. I suppose so. With that being said, I need to bugger off, and I appreciate everybody that's coming here. I really do. Um, Thanks for coming. Oh, Cash, bloody hell, big up, fella. I'm just going, mate. Unless somebody's live later on in about an hour, because I've got to go and get. I've got to have a shower, grab something to eat, then I'll be back here. But um, okay, yeah, I don't think you want to ring this. Don't think you want to ring America. Cost you a bomb. Yeah, but it's. I only went live because I was watching Torbs earlier on, and I got out of the truck to do some like some get some hoses cleaned and stuff. Gets back in and he was gone. I don't know what happened there. Yes. Anyway, I've really got to go. So, if like I said, if there's nothing going on, I'll be live again in about an hour if anybody wants to chat with each other, or send me an email and they want to come on there on the panel, and then you know, Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. So, with that being said, I'll catch you lot later. Laters.